this beautiful building here. We are in Ruaka and want to explore this place and see the changes that have happened so far. So watch the video till the end. This is Ruaka, which is in Kiambu County. A very beautifully organized place. You can see the buildings are coming up very fast, and it's a very beautiful place. So watch the video till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's Sande coming live here in Kiambu County. So today I'm exploring a place called Ruaka. So if it's the first time here, please consider subscribing. For the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. So we're going to explore this area called Ruaka and see the changes that have happened so far, because I was here some times back and I feel every day is a new day on this other side. So guys, let's watch the video to the end, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. This road goes to join the Muru Road on the other side. Some construction here. House being built here. So the weather is really kind of somehow cold. It's a very chilly weather today. Is it chill or chill? Chill. It's a chilly weather today. It's a very nice house there. Can you see it from here? Very beautiful. The colors are good. Really blending very well. Very nice. This side where we're heading to is like developing all the time, you know. In the verge of development. Because this is a cotton tree. That building coming up the other side. More than 10 floors. Other on this other end. Building is rising very fast. Last time you were here, it was not like this tall, but it's coming up very fast. So something to note is that the moment people get used to being in a particular place, like when they're moving there so much, that increases the speed of development. So I find that it's developing frequently, and every time people are just kind of building and building. Look at those houses. This is an upcoming house. I'll come back here and show you when it's done, and I'm sure it will be a very high-class house, for sure. Look at the other end, guys. This is Ruaka. Really developing very fast. We are trying to compare it with the Gashie, but now I give up on that. Because Ruaka is developing very fast compared to other areas. Then if you look at the buildings, the space even of development is very fast. The designs, the modern houses, so it's kind of coming up very fast, guys. Okay, so it's a really big change here. There's some hospital here. I think it's a hospital. A very tall building this other end. There is a new hospital that is being constructed here. The Lofte. Normally, as you know, that nowadays when you build these houses, you have to give them some nice, amazing names, you know, like either unique names or just amazing names, so that they are unique. So that when someone like wants to come to the house to move in, he knows that the house is called Loft. I don't know which name this one is, but for sure, like all the houses have like names. So we found that even this place has its own name that it's being referred to. I love this building so much. So the thing is, guys, you know, I've always told you about this, that the difference between Ruaka and Gashi is that Ruaka has space for development in terms of this way the people in Ruaka, they're kind of building, you know, they are really selling lands and building compared to Gashi, whereby it's like they don't have what you call they don't have title deeds, or the owners of the houses, they're not selling it. That makes it like hard for them to like sell the land and build, because you might be living there but you're unable to build at that particular point. Then you might be in a good state of owning that land, or you're owning it but you can't develop it because of the financial muscles. But now that means the option that you remain with is like to let go, then you can sell it, then someone else who has money to build will come and build. Because for you to build such kind of houses here, you have to be financially stable, you know. So that's what's happening in Ruaka. Ruaka people are selling land so much. They're really selling it compared to Gashie, whereby people are not selling land in Gashie that much. So these are nice buildings. Can't see the name of the building at this particular point. I think there's some there. So what's happening now? People opt to like name them so that anyone who wants like to come to this area knows the exact name of the place. So we want to go deep into Ruaka to explore the area, and I hope you're gonna enjoy the video. This early morning hours, people are already hustling here. People are walking up to look for a daily bread. This is the busiest part of Ruaka. If you go down that way, you go to Banana. The good thing about Ruaka is kind of distributed in terms of businesses. There are those busy areas and those calm residential areas. Like here is a busy business area. So there's kind of a better plan whereby this place you have to have buildings for people to stay. The other side you have businesses for people to run. So kind of a good plan for people to like have a very serious plan, so that we are out of confusion whereby people are doing businesses in homestead. So for you to avoid that, do a proper planning so that have a better and organized place. For sure, you can compare this and other areas whereby people tend to have businesses on the doorsteps of residential areas, and that messes up with the outlook of the place. But here it's kind of more planned, and it's nice by the way compared to the other areas which are more in a confused state. So let's find out how it's going here. So it's business time. We are doing some businesses here. It's a new container built here. There's some nice view here on this other point. So down there is when you're going to Banana now. That's the area to Banana. Then you can see now this other side, there are more like clothing businesses, and there's a church there on that other end. Then there's another place for filling water. So the plan is normally when someone goes to buy like a clothing, it has to be in a place that has plenty of clothing. That's what's happening here, so that you are in an area whereby you're gonna buy some clothing easily. So that's how the location is here. So the vehicles that are going up this way, they're heading to town. Then there's a junction where you, on that end at the Banana, follow it, it will lead you to Kiambu Road, you know. So it will lead you to Kiambu Road on that other end there. Then something else, I see those buildings on that other part here. I can't zoom in, but it's a well organized place. The church is there. The buildings are coming up so well. It's so fast. So we want to explore the other side of Ruaka. We're gonna go down and then go all the way to the other end where Ndenderu is and see what's happening on that side. Let's go, guys. So there's a time I went all the way down to the two rivers on the other end there. I think it was last month. I was down there at two rivers. But today I want to go till down there. I want to do like a loop somewhere here. Then you come up to view the other end. So that's the plan today. To get in on the road. Some more buildings on that end. Say pole pole. Pole pole. Pole pole. Slowly, slowly. Elizabeth Plaza. Elizabeth Plaza. So I want to turn here. I will not go that side. I was there sometimes back. I want to use another route here. That's what I'll do. Let me cross the road first. Then we walk on this other end here. Walk on this other end. So for sure, Ruaka is really developing very fast. Very, very fast, and something to admire. You know, something to admire at the moment. And you can see it's like it has more of like valleys. It's not a flat terrain. Even I believe Gashie is more flat than Ruaka. Ruaka has some more hills and valleys. That's more hills and valleys. So acacia tree. So you can see people are still not yet at work, because all these are stalls for clothes. They are selling clothes. So maybe later on we'll find that all the stalls will be full of businesses going on. You know? So it gets busier. Each business has its own like timeline. For instance, someone who is selling like clothes, most of the time he or she is not open early in the morning. But someone who is selling like food, they have to open very early in the morning. Let's say like milk and a bakery, he or she has to open very early in the morning. So each business has its own timeline, and so that the more the time goes, the more it gets busy. See a nice tent here. I don't know if it's for what purposes. Not sure of that. The church is here. So I want to cross somewhere here. There's some dog business. Let me see. Bags are here now. The ones that I showed you on the other end. A lot of clothing. So in Kenya, the most I think the clothing that you can sell in bulky is the second-hand ones. Those ones they go very fast. You have to cross here very, very quick fast. Some nice flowers here. You maneuver around to cross. There's something here. Cross here. It's a tricky junction. Best time to cross. some bags here. How to follow this other part? So we shall have a dog's business here. There is some little bit puppies here already. We usually sell dogs. This particular point here. You can see them here. Smaller dogs. Oh, the smoke was crazy. Need to cross here. Very fast, very quick fast. You know that I didn't see that guy with a bike. The best way is to walk in between that side. So we need to do another crossing. But now it's not that busy compared to other time, like late evening and early morning. Now it's so much busy. Now it's kind of, it's easy. I had the plans to walk on that side, but now I don't know why I changed my plans. Should I go on that side? No, when I walk there, will I have a very nice view? Let me cross. Today you can try that other end and see. Because I've been exploring this other part for so long. Today, let me try this other end here. So this is Limuru Road, one of the best and most important roads here, because it connects so many places like Ndenderu down to Limuru. It's a major junction, a major road. So crossing here, motorbike guys are the issue now. The motorbike guys are the issue. The biggest worry. We have to move very fast, very fast. The toughest task is to cross Kenyan roads because most of the time the vehicles, they don't really follow traffic rules. Like there's a zebra crossing, they don't really like maintain it. Like they don't care about it. They just want to move very fast. So this other side here, I think I saw this part sometimes back, called this Ruaka Healthcare. I want to try this other end and see. I was here sometimes back, so I'm gonna try to explore this. Now the sun is on this side here. The sun is becoming an issue. For that beautiful vehicle there. Matatu culture. That's lovely. Called Matatu culture. Here in Kenya. So Kenya is known for that, by the way. Especially Nairobi and Mombasa there. They do a lot of Matatu culture. Nice graffitis, nice music in it, and you enjoy. So you have that and you enjoy the ride. But now the issue is the level of noise that you're gonna face in that vehicle is of another level. That is at the end here. Normally walk on that side, but today I've tried to do some changes here. You see on this other end how best it is. So the thing is, as I told you, if you observe keenly, they still have like space for people who are like building and building every time. Like more buildings, because there's ready land for that, and they still have space for that. And the people who live here, they have been able to give out the land to people can be able to build, you know. Because as I told you, you can be here, but now you can have an issue about you being able to build a house here. So that's something that is on an issue. I was trying to walk fast because of the copyright on that motorbike, you know. Well, that's a tuk-tuk. So just a road that they used to like drop passengers here. And now the main road is in between, in the middle there, you know. So guys, there's something that we talk about Ruaka and Gashie that I think has some issues nowadays, whereby, especially in a place like let me say Gashie, it's said that the people who own the lands, like the elderly there, they are unable to give out the lands to the younger generation. So according to the African culture, or Kenyan culture, let me say that, like a young man is supposed to inherit land from the father. So what's happening is that now, because of the, let's say the behaviors, and let's say maybe the young men from that area, they are drunkards, that makes it hard for their parents to give them land. So sometimes that's the issue. So in a place like Gashie, people say that the lands are not like on sale because of that issue, because the owners of the land are not like giving out the land. And you know, sometimes these are family lands, so if you're not given, you cannot have that right to sell because you don't have like a title deed. Look at that nice building there. Well, it's a tall one. A tall building, by the way. Close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Close to 12 floors. 12 floors. So 1, 2, close to 12 floors. Jolim Apartments. As I told you, can see all the buildings have names. You know? Like all they have names. Zipporah Heights. So you might use this option. Either you name it according to your name, or else you can opt to use like the area. You can say Ruaka Apartments, you know. So either use the area, the area name, or you can name it after your name. But I think if you want to have a good legacy, you do it according to the area name will work well, so that people know that that's Ruaka building. So they'll be knowing that you have Ruaka building around. Look at that beautiful space here. So they will be like you have Ruaka building, you know, rather than saying you have a Sande building. So, but you name it according to your wish. Your wish is your command. So this side is more flatter than the other side. So like this side is more like a valley. And according to the research, or according to more of the research, is that Ruaka started expanding after the construction of this road here. Before then, it used to be like a normal, just a normal road. But after the expansion, now that gives chance to it to grow very fast. That's why you have a road. The road built opens up the space, and it's a place that people are arguing about roads. They don't want to have a road because they are their place, and it sounds very funny, you know. But roads open up the space very well. Because you can see now, when you have a road like this, that means you have increased accessibility of of the area. So the easier the accessibility, the higher the land value, you know. Especially when it's kind of a modern road like this one. You know? They're building there, Magic Dash apartments, PM flats. Hey, Ruaka is big, man. It's big, and you know the thing is, it's kind of more expansive. Let me use that word, compared to other places that are kind of have a centrally developed. So Ruaka is more expansive. But one day I was having a plan to talk about the road and the dangers of this road here. There are things that they didn't really put into consideration, like footbridge. There's no footbridge. You have to cross walking, and the vehicles are moving so fast. So that's one thing that they missed up, and that makes it to be amongst the dangerous roads here. Then there was an incident sometimes back whereby one Land Cruiser, a TX, was burnt somewhere here. And it was really trending, and the reason being, so the vehicle, let me explain it. The vehicle is a very new vehicle. So you find any vehicle that has a green number plate, it means that it's a new vehicle that has already been registered. That's waiting for the number plate to come. So what happens is that it's knocked somewhere here, and it was burnt by the guys who are around this area. They burnt it down, and that was very sad at that particular moment. It was a very sad incident, you know, because the guy had a big loss. Even if the person was knocked, maybe he was drunkard, you can't tell, but it was a very, very big, massive loss. Look at that nice building there. So if you want somewhere to live, I can advise you to come to Ruaka. Ruaka is a good place. I know it's very close to the city, so you'll be able to access the city very, very easily. Yeah. From here to town, like it's around 80 Kenyan shillings. That's not even less than $1. Yet you are living in a very beautiful space with a so beautiful environment. So what people do is that you have an option of like living close to the city and having an expensive lifestyle, or else you get away from the city, like a little bit away from the city. Then you have an easy lifestyle in terms of the, I say, rent charges will be low if you are living close to the away from the city compared to someone who's living very close to the city. There's an underpass somewhere down there, so we're gonna go on that other end, then we'll have to branch on that other side there. Underpass here. But now it's, so if you miss the junction on that other end, you have to come all the way, then down, then come back this way. So it's a very long route, by the way. So if you miss on that end, you have to go down there, then you come up. It's a long route. Look at this lovely space here. This building is nice. It's a modern one, very well built. So nowadays people are trying to incorporate the modern designs. So you have like a nice design shape. Then the rooms, like the kitchen, you have to put more of modern things so that you attract the new generation. Because if you still have an old school design, that means you have like less attractive to clients, you know. So the underpass is here now. at that building, guys. Welcome to Ruaka, guys. Welcome to Ruaka. Some zebra crossing, but the vehicles never follow that. Yeah. Because they have no time for that. So it says 4.75. So that way that guy came wrongly. So you're supposed to come this way, not that. 4.75 meters. So he came and used the wrong route. That's why the guy was like, "What's happening with you, man?" So look at that, 4.75 meters. Oh. So still exploring this area. What's the time now? It's around 10:53. Early morning hours. So I hope we'll be done in the next 30 minutes. So this side that we have reached, you can see there are still a lot of space to build. You can see, like, look at that at the end, kind of a big farm. So this is what I was telling you. So this guy has not yet sold this land. That's why it's still this shape. Look at that landscape there. So that means that there's still more green spaces here. So someone who's living here, at least, he or she has a clean environment to stay. So it's still like more green, more trees, and even there are more green spaces here. So that's a good thing about this particular area here. So the buildings here. This guy just built on the end or edge. This is where Kenya is. No, he built just on the edge of the road, which is a difficult thing, a tricky thing to do. Some furniture here. Want to buy? Come here and purchase. Some nice furniture. They are kind of I can say they're new. Most of them are new, brand new. So since you have used this other part of the road, I think you have had a very different view of the place, compared to last time. The school here called Forest Site Academy. So today is a kind of a different view, Nice crown. Crown. I think this road was the game changer in Ruaka. Because without this road, there will be just a little bit less development, but now it opened up the space. See? See where this area is? For someone's hands. Look at that area there. Let me go and see the land, the view of the place. Hey. I thought there's a river, so it's a road down there. There's a road down there. I thought it's a river, but it's a road. Oh, this place has a very big valleys. But I can see now plenty of eucalyptus trees. That's the thing that I think, the bad thing they are doing here. Plenty of eucalyptus. A lot of eucalyptus. It looks nice, So a lot of eucalyptus trees. I don't know if they have like more of indigenous. Hey, the place can be very, very unique. But the reason why people are planting eucalyptus is because they want to have more fast growers. You know, for eucalyptus it's a fast grower compared to the, I say, the indigenous ones. So that's why they find that they had to cut down the indigenous ones. But now, if you want to have a very beautiful environment, go with the indigenous trees. A small tuk-tuk coming, carrying a chair. Is it a sofa or a chair? Today I bought something and I didn't document it, and I was like, oh, I missed that moment. So I wish I could have documented it. I bought something this morning, but I didn't document it. You know, sometimes life steps by step. You know, the smaller things you do are very important. Very, very important. Nice building there. So many buildings here. New building. Yeah. So sometimes back I remember I used to see like those styles in Nigerian movies, the flat roof styles. I think Nigeria is one of the countries that does a lot of flat roof. You know, Kenya we were used to having like a closed, roof. You know, but nowadays people are turning back to that. They're heading now to flat roofs. But I was watching some video somewhere that the flat roofs are so beautiful, but you need to make sure that you do a proper finishing at the top, so that you prevent like leakages. So if you don't do a good work at the top, you might have it tough to sustain the pressure in terms of the water, because when the water comes, it needs to flow and drain out. But if it doesn't do that, it will end up seeping in. That's the only problem I have with the flat roofs. But they're good. They're beautiful. But for me, I don't think I can have that option at the moment. Because keeping in mind that Kenya, we have plenty of rains all year. That means that if you have that challenge, it will be frequently. Yeah? So you have to make sure you invest a lot of money in like making the proper flat roof, so that you may not have that incident of like having leakages. So that's the issue now. Because we have like two rainy seasons, so you can imagine when the rains come, you are just stressed because the water will seep in. Yeah? So you have to get the best person who does the best finishing for it to be on a safer side. So, but else have a tough moment that it's tough to be doing frequent repairs all the time. Like come back, remove the upper part, put some, I don't know why they call it, but you can do tiles. Tiles can be able to drain the water very well. If you tile it, it can be easier for you. That's another option you can do. Just tile the roof. Make sure you look for a profession to do that. Someone who is well knowledgeable on that. London Mitumba Mat. I know now where I am at the moment. Able to know my location. Jumuika Estate. Hey, there are so many estates here. Hey, Ruaka. But I know I'm getting closer to Lenderwa for sure. I'm almost past Ruaka. I think it's still in Ruaka, but Very close to Lenderu now. You know, in a place develops like this, even the people who live around here, like, they feel well, they feel good, because if you own a small piece of land here, you know that if you want to sell it, you get some nice money, some good money. So that's the advantage of having like a well developed place, you know, especially when it develops very fast. So it gives you an advantage on that. So I think there's a junction here I want to use, because I'm close to taking a U-turn, a left turn down to head to Gashia now. Very nice area here. So I'm almost taking a turn here. Trying to look for the name of this, any sign to show me where I am at the moment. So let me cross the road. Quick fast, very quick fast. So I cross like a guy who's on a hurry going somewhere. Now I remember this place. Oh, I remember now this area here. Remember this area. Oh. Now on the right space. That crossing here. I could have crossed from that side. Let me see if the small vehicles come. Now I'm on a better light side. Well, the light is. So this is the last part. We're gonna finish showcasing this area here. Then, oh, the good thing I came back this side. Last time I was here, this building was not really like in this state now. If I've been watching my videos, you know, I was here some few days, some few months, I think, some few months. Like it was like 1 month, some 1 month ago I was in this particular area, but I was like doing like live streaming. That building was not like that. Let me show you the building that I'm talking about. That one there. It did not have a paint, but now it's coming up very well. The last time I was here, I talked about the piping that they used. I saw it as a funny pipe. Okay. The last time I talked about the piping here. We're doing this kind of exposed, you know. A good piping is kind of a hidden piping system, rather than putting an exposed one that is seen from outside. So if they had done an exposed piping, I don't know how. I can't tell if they have fixed the issue at the moment. But the building is beautiful, very nice. I think they hid the pipes. They are no longer visible at the moment. I think how they rectified the pipes. They were like seen from outside. Yes. It's turning up to be a nice building. So another one here. They need to fix this white color. I don't like it when it's like this white. You know, white should be like your home, your house. Like if it's your building, your home, your bungalow, that will be, it will look good. But now it is like a residential area. You don't need to have a white color because people will not really take care of the white paint that much. because for sure, if it's a building, you'll be able to do proper maintenance. Let's say you prevent like spilling water all over. But now when it's people are living there, some people will not be taking caution while living there. They might end up spilling that water on the walls, and that will mess up with your area, your house. So almost done, guys. Watch the video till the end. For those who are joining now, watch the video till the end to enjoy this video, this particular area, which is one of the best, the fast developing areas in Kiambu. So Ruaka is in Kiambu County, by the way. For those who are asking that question on the other, I did a live stream people are asking where is Ruaka. It's in Kiambu County, and it being in Kiambu, it still has space to develop. So most parts of Ruaka are still developing slowly by slowly with the time. So it's not like all developed, they're still developing at the moment. So but it's in Kiambu, and Kiambu being close to Nairobi city, it's becoming one of the most fastest developing county and in Kenya in terms of the revenue that they have. So Kiambu possesses a lot of money, by the way. It has a lot of money because it has big it has like its economically strength is high. There are some of the, can say, markets or centers, towns, small towns in Kiambu that are really doing good. So it has really put it on a, I can say, on a land. Which word can I use? It has put it on a high level. No, somehow high level now. This is a junction here. So someone is being taught how to ride a bicycle here. We taught some bicycle skills. Oh, it's being taught on a hill. That's balancing. They're doing good. Hey, one of the person who is being taught, in Swahili, you say that anakaa kwa maji, so I don't know. He's having a tough time to learn. So guys, I think this marks the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I think we have seen the other face of Ruaka that I haven't shown you, and you can see the buildings are coming up well. There's trees in Ruaka, so it's a beautiful space here for people to move in. So you can come to Ruaka if you have some good amount of money. Come and build in Ruaka and have a nice stay in Ruaka. So thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.